Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Spirited Airlanes. Now, we at Spirited Airlanes want you to know, Spirited Airlines, that Spirited Airlines, we want you to know that I will be serving as your pilot and your stewardess. I've had many years of experience, so buckle up. Now, welcome to Spirited Airlines. Now, before you board the Spirited Airlines, I have some things I need to read to you. All right. Now, before you board the Spirited Airlines number 45, and that stands for $45 or $22.50 one way, plus the same $22.50 equal $45. All right. I don't know what you're expecting for $45, but let me break it down to you. I hope that when you were booking your flight, you took the time to read the very small print. Yes, it's very small. And it says the following. It says, Spirited Airlines. The Spirited Airlines does not allow luggage on this flight. Each passenger is allowed to bring one grocery bag of clothing. Lotions and potions are not allowed. Isn't just not allowed. Clothing only. Number 2, and if you are older than 50, you cannot board this flight because our toilets are broke. Woo! And out of order. And we don't want anyone to shat. And notice how I said that? Shat. Their pants, because there will be turbulence. Now, no children are allowed to fly on this flight. And if you bring your children, you must book on another airline. They have accommodations for children and the elderly. It will cost you more, but it will be worth it in the end. And next, you cannot be pregnant on this flight. And you must pass a pregnancy test at the entrance of our corridor. And we cannot be held accountable if something were to happen in flight. After all, you only paid $45. All right? And as you know, this plane does not have seatbelts. Hint the name, Spirited Airlines. We will not serve drinks, but we will pass out prayer tracts. We need everyone praying, even if you are an atheist. I promise you, by the time this plane lands, you'll be a believer. Oh, by the way, we are not faith-based or plane or anything like that. We are spirited. That's right, spirited. All right. If you feel a small sprinkle of water over your head, that's holy water. We will be flying on a wing in a prayer because we only have one wing on this plane. So if you are in aisle seat at the end, you are the only ones with seat belts because we need you to balance out the plane since there is no other wing. Thank you for sitting there. All right. And there will be no exits or chutes to slide down. We had to seal that door because too much air was coming in. So if we go down, we will all be spirited together. Chickily chew. Anyway, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice flight on Spirited Airlines. Oh, and we do not take questions. You should have read the small print. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I have been a flight attendant and a pilot for 15 years on this very plane, and I think that speaks volumes for how good our pilots are. And welcome aboard Spirited Airlines.